Fresh shaven Adam, I love it. What do you have to say about this Tadej Pogacar domination? I mean, he's set for a 6-stage win today.
Is he winning now? Is he?
He's leading at all the checks.
Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? We knew he was in good shape before, but it's incredible. Last year was also in pretty good shape, but this year's another level. So, yeah, let's see what happens in the next few minutes, and then we can enjoy tonight.
You've ridden for other champions. You've ridden for yourself. What is it like riding for Tadej, and what do you see from this Tadej Pogacar, this 2024 Tour de France?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we all knew he was in good shape. All the team was in good shape, and it was really just about not making any mistakes. Trying to get the best out of each other, and yeah, I think we achieved that. So, yeah, for Tadej, we have no words. Even on the bus, we joked that he's in a different race than us, and we're all sitting there knackered, and I can't believe what's happening. But he's sitting there enjoying himself. So
it's been a joy tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
More Tadej domination.
Yeah, probably. But all right, question. A lot of people have been complaining about his greediness. But is it entertaining? And if it is, then what's everyone complaining about? It's entertainment at the end of the day. Like, yeah, okay, it's a really brutal sport, and sometimes a gift would be nice, but at the end of the day, it's entertainment. And if I had his legs, I'd also want to win every day.
Well said.
Jack, you just talked about Tadej Pogacar entertaining us. We've also talked about you not feeling as though you had necessarily the tour you wanted. Do you feel there are a lot of guys in the peloton who are slightly, bewildered at how much better Pogacar and Vingegaard are?
Not just those two, mate. There's about 10 or 15 guys that have been going incredibly well this tour, and yeah, some of us turn up here, we question everything that we've done leading into it, wondering where we maybe missed that couple of percent or even more to compete at the front there. But I think, like I've said a couple of times, the sport's getting more and more popular, the talent pool's getting bigger and bigger, and as more and more money flows into the sport, more and more research comes, there's more and more pressure for us to perform, and it just leads to more incredible performances, I think. And yeah, I hope, like I was saying, that it's entertaining and the sport continues to grow and we end up with more people that can contest for the win, and it becomes a battle of more than maybe 3 guys.
And perhaps it's healthy for a lot of guys to also make peace with that eventually, that there are simply some riders who are that talented.
Yeah, not only riders as well. I think a lot of teams will go back to the drawing board as well to figure out why they come to the Tour de France, because previously I think a lot of teams came here with clear goals of trying to win a stage or trying to do a top 10 in GC. But if you look at the people that have won stages here, I think I saw some crazy statistic that they're all Grand Tour winners, World Champion, Olympic Games, or Monument winners, and there was only a handful of guys that weren't sort of that super high caliber. And in the end, you need to figure out what you want from the Tour, I think, in the future.
You said it's been a hard slog. No massive highs, no huge lows either, no terrible crashes. Has it felt a bit of a strange tour when you compare it to others you've done?
Yeah, I think it was always going to be tough. I haven't done the Giro before, but I was feeling okay and good enough to sort of, get stuck in and kind of feel competitive. But then obviously a bit of sickness in camp, and yeah, it just it was hard, and it's felt like just kind of getting through that, surviving that second week, and then this last week, I gave it everything and tried to help the boys when I could, but it was kind of at my limit really. So, but yeah, certainly had better tours. But I think, as I've said before, I think we can still be proud that we gave it everything we had anyway.
You haven't got the rewards maybe you wanted as a team. If you were the management and you were sort of debriefing on this tour, where would you start the plan for next year?
Well, I think there's a lot of things really, from the coaching and, the training to, the group of guys you have, and the squad in general. I think it's the whole cycling world is moving on all the time, and we are as well. But I think it's moving forward a bit quicker. So I think we just need to. The main thing is, I think the core of the team is the things you can't train or coach. The grit and the just sort of giving everything. That's there, and that's the main thing. Then I think everything around it you can adapt and work hard to change the things. But I think as long as you're dedicated and you give it everything every day, you don't give up and stay positive, that's the core you need.
Geraint, what's your reflection on this Tour de France we've seen over the 3 weeks, both with Rodriguez and the battle up front for first?
Yeah, it's been tough for him, you know. He was hoping to do a bit better, obviously, as we all were. But I think he's rode really well. He hasn't given up. He's dug in. Yesterday, he was dropped up Browse the first time of the day, but then he turned it around and didn't lose too much time in the end. So I think it shows the character of him, and like I say, that fighting spirit, which is the main thing. And yeah, we just you go away from here and you build up and you go again.
Is this Poggy dominance compared to what we saw with Froome back in the days? How do you compare it?
Oh, I think it's completely different to Froome. I think Pog's just another level. Okay, ride a bit differently, but Froome he was. He's obviously a legend, but Poggy is just a different level. Cheers.
Well, it's a mix of feelings. Obviously, I mean. Even if I have said this a lot of times before, I'm happy to be alive when I am in these kind of situations and places. I remember that I just could die, and that makes me happy to be alive with my family. But in the other hand, I think for no one is a secret that we came here with big ambitions, and in the end, we did not achieve what we were expecting. So, yeah, but this morning I was talking already with Xavi, with my coach, with the team, doing a kind of I don't know if you say like this, criticisms to ourselves, and thinking what we can do better for the next races. And I hope to improve, because I feel I have a lot more to give to this sport. I know I'm in some specific trainings and races I'm doing good numbers, but I know myself, and I know I can still doing really good races, and that's what I'm working for.
Where do you think you were lacking, if anything?
Sorry, sir?
Where do you think you were lacking, if anything? What can you improve on?
What can I improve? Well, first, the pain in my back is something I have had since 2020, after the lockdown. And sometimes I drop because of the pain in the back. It's not because I'm just tired. But I'm not gonna say this every time I drop. I just say I'm tired or I cannot follow the guys. But mostly of the times it's because of the back pain. So now even if I have tried to fix it since 2020, I will try to do it from now to the next year. So that way I don't have any excuses to myself, because in the end this is just for me. But yeah, that's something important.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Mathieu Van der Poel monte en puissance. He's getting stronger and stronger. Is that a good summary of how you're finishing this Tour de France?
Yeah, I feel quite good. Less tired than I was last year. So that's a good thing, I would say.
Talk to us a bit about the sort of emotional journey of this tour, which started, well, in a pretty difficult vein for you guys, and then you turned it around.
Yeah, it's still the Tour, and if you see how many teams go home without a stage victory, I think we can be really proud on succeeding to win 3 again. For me personally, I expected a bit more, but like I said already a couple of times, there's not that many opportunities.
What do you do between here and the Olympics, Matthew?
Sorry?
What do you do between here and the Olympics now?
Yeah, a bit the same as last year, but then it was for Worlds Glasgow. Try to stay active on the bike and do some intense workouts.
Can we say this has been ideal training, quote unquote?
Training is a bit too much. I think I expected a bit more from myself this tour, but I think as a team we did good again with Jasper.
You can be ready for the Paris at this point.
Yeah, I feel good. I don't feel too tired, so yeah, I'm ready to go for it.
Thank you, man.